Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Welcome back to Review Sesh. If you've been here before, I really appreciate you coming back. And if you haven't been here before, give me a moment, let me tell you who I am and what I do. My name's Mike, and what I do is I review federally legal hemp and hemp-related devices. So it doesn't matter whether it's a consumable product of any kind, or whether it's a functional device of any type. We're going to be looking at all of that here on this channel. I really hope you join me while we look over some different things and maybe even learn a thing or two. So guys, today I'm going to be looking at yet some more THCa flower. And real quick, I want to go over what THCa is and why we're reviewing it here, what we're looking at. THCa, or tetrahydrocannabinolic acid, was made federally legal with the 2018 Farm Bill. And THCa, for all intents and purposes, guys, it is THC. In and of itself, THCa is not psychoactive, so you're not going to get any effects whatsoever if you were to just eat the plant or something like that. THCa, while it is naturally occurring on all hemp plants everywhere, it has to undergo a process called decarboxylation to bring forth its psychoactive effects. And decarboxylation is basically just chemistry speak for applying heat. So really it doesn't matter whether it's the heat of the sun or environmental heat, naturally occurring heat, or whether it's an artificial heat source like flame or some electronic heat source like what I use here. That causes the process of decarboxylation to take place. And essentially what that does is that kicks that A at the end of that molecule chain, THCa. It drops that right off of that molecule chain, and it leaves you with good old-fashioned THC. Same stuff our fathers, our grandfathers, and everybody else under the sun that's ever spoken about THC, they were talking about THCa, guys. The naturally occurring compound on the hemp plant. We're putting it under the same processes that they put it under. We're going about things the same way. The only things that's changed, really, is the addition of some new terminology, which has a lot of people confused. But with the 2018 Farm Bill, that made it legal and available for us to access all sorts of different things. And I'm loving it because I'm able to try things I never would have been able to try otherwise. And today we're going to be looking at another strain from ShopHelloMary. And ShopHelloMary, they're really popular right now. I've looked at a couple of their others. I checked out the Garlic Cane, and more recently checked out their Blue Nerds, and that was amazing. Today we're looking at LA Pop Rocks, and this is a 14 grams that are smalls. As I'm looking online, LA Pop Rocks, it says it's an indica dominant hybrid, and it is created through a cross of Triangle Kush back crossed twice, then crossed with Z animal strains. I'm not even sure what to expect from that. I do know it's going to be probably cushy and fruity and all of that sort of stuff. So, as usual, double perforated bag. The double perforation really helps. I always get through half the bag in the perforation and wind up tearing it sideways or something. So, it helps to be able to go to the other side. On the nose, that is very, very fruity, very cushy. Pretty much what I expected. Now these are their smalls, and these are some small buds, some very small buds. That's nearly micro size, but they all look very, very healthy. And they do have some give to them, but they're not larvae. Let me put it that way. They still got some density to them. And I'll try to make sure to get you guys some good images of these. I'm not going to worry about stopping the video to get pictures of these, because I mean I've got 14 grams of smalls so here, and that's plenty. So sometimes, guys, I'll have to cut the video midway through as I'm making the review, because I don't like to open these packs until I'm on camera, and sometimes these packs only have a gram or so in them. So If you see a cut midway through when I get down to the breakdown, it's probably because I've stopped it to take photos. But with this one here, I've got plenty of material to get plenty of photos with, so that should be no problem. Give it a grind. I don't know why I was always so hesitant in using my grinder before, guys. I've really come to prefer using my grinder. Used to be quite the snob about picking through the flour with my fingers, but I don't know. I really have come to like using a grinder. I hope to be getting one of those cool flour mills or something like that. That would be kind of nifty. See different kinds of grinds you can get with those. That's interesting. Yep, still has that berry kush sort of a smell going for it. And I did go ahead and clean a little bit of my glass. I got tired of having it filthy, so went ahead and cleaned my injector bowl and the little thing down there. Oh, wow. Wow. It's fruity, but it's got a weird, earthy sourness to it. It's very, very strange. Nice, though. Oh yeah, the sour is definitely there for sure. And I like that. I'm a huge fan of like sour diesels and stuff like that. So this is actually quite the surprise. I think I mentioned on my last video that when I'm looking for things to try, I like trying things that finding things by the strain name that I either intend to find or that I'm surprised to find. And this is one of those surprises. I wasn't expecting such a sour punch to it, but it's quite nice. Very smooth, and the fruit definitely comes through as well. I can't tell whether it's what it is, pear, apple, I don't know, but it's not like I mean, there's some berry in there, but there's something else in there too different kind of fruit, I don't know. Yeah, like a sour pear or a sour apple. And it's changing a little bit. It is changing a little bit as I get through and it toasts down a little more. It's it is earthy. It's got a little bit of spice on the back end, but that's sour. That's sour. I really like that sour. Mm. Effects are creeping pretty quick too. It's it's a 70-30 indica dominant. According to All Bud, it's a fairly high THC strain, averaging between 28 to 30%. And if that's the case, I understand why it's creeping so quickly. As usual, it might relieve anxiety, depression, uh, things like that. Might leave you feeling relaxed, calm, sleepy. Um, all the stuff that indicas tend to do. But really, it's an interesting flavor profile. It's very complex, um, and it's got sour notes that I haven't gotten in some time, especially not from something that I wasn't, getting for that terpene profile. You know what I mean? For that flavor profile, I was fully expecting just more candy, um, and I mean it is sweet, but the sour notes of it's either green apple or like a unripe pear or something like that really do show up, and it's got some of that earthy gas in it too, which I really tend to like. So yeah, LA Pop Rocks. It's my first time I've tried this strain, and I'm not displeased. It's pretty good. Mm. That's very nice. Very nice. Guys, so far I've really enjoyed everything that I've tried from ShopHelloMary. It's been very good so far. I do believe I have at least one other thing that I'll be looking at here soon, uh, checking out of theirs, and I hope to continue to keep looking at more variety of all sorts of different product on this channel. Hopefully, I'll be getting in some more oddball stuff. Stuff that you don't see often. I'm hoping to start doing. I really do tend to go after those strains with the weird, wacky names and stuff like that. And I'm kind of getting the itch to start hunting those strains again. So you might be seeing some odd ones coming up. But guys, I really do appreciate you being here. We're doing really, really well on the path to 500 subs, and I really do appreciate you being here. I'm very grateful to every one of you, and I'm just having so much fun doing this, and I just want to say thank you. And until I see you next time, guys, I want you to make sure that you're taking care of yourselves and your families. And I don't know about you guys, but I've had fairly good weather here the past couple of days. It's been beautiful, and I'm hoping that trend keeps. And if you guys haven't gotten a little bit of sunlight recently, or you don't have the best weather where you are, stick it out. As soon as you get some sun, go out and do something, because I went here for a couple of weeks with just overcast, horrible weather, and now that the sun's out, I've got energy all of a sudden again, and I'm feeling good again. So go out there and get some fresh air, get some sunlight, guys. It'll help you feel a little better if you're not feeling that great. So I'll talk to you guys later. Take care of yourselves, and as usual, stay lifted, stay blessed. Peace.